So, what is the benefit of becoming God?
What do you want? What do you desire most?
To
Your
ex-
deepest desire, not your surface desires, your deepest desire. Because surface desires, I want a house, I want a car, I want to be successful. What is it that you desire deeply?
a better experience here.
A better experience here.
That's what I desire.
Okay, and where do you think that desire comes from?
Within,
Within. So you would say that God gave you that desire. The infinite God of the creation, not the God of religion.
absolutely.
Okay, so if the infinite God of creation gives you the desire to experience yourself in a deeper way, in a more creative and expansive way, right? It gives you this desire, right? What would you have to do in order to experience it?
From talking with you, it's already in me.
Right. We know it's in you, but
It's in
you're
me.
not experiencing. A lot of things are in us, but we're not experiencing. Why are we not experiencing? Why not the experience? Because ultimately that's you want a desire for it for an experience, right?
Mhm.
So we have a desire, but we're not experiencing ourselves in the manner in which we desire.
I believe it's because we're going about this the wrong way. We want to take charge. We think
Mhm.
we know what's best or how to do it.
Right.
And when you look at it, it seems like we're always failing,
Right.
versus turning back to the creator
Hmm.
to ask him for guidance, right? As you say, if I want $1 million, it's already inside of me.
Right.
But how do I?
It's not in the bank account.
It's not in the
It's
bank
not in the
account,
bank.
but it's
It's not
it's
in the material bank account.
correct.
It's in the spiritual bank account, but it's not. Yeah, you want to move it. You want it to materialize into your actual banking account.
Hmm.
Now, when you can tell me how to do that, Emmanuel, then I want to really hear what you have to say.
You will definitely grab my attention.
Right.
I don't think I'll be the only one.
Right. But right now, you're just telling me I'm God and I have $1 million, but it's not in my bank account. Right. So you want me to tell you how to get it into the bank account?
I would love to hear
You
that.
would love to hear how to put
Yeah.
it into the bank account. The first thing that you have to do is acknowledge the infinite in all that you do and ask the infinite to guide you. Be clear about what you want and understand that your desire for $1 million. Why do you desire $1 million? Why? You want the experience. You probably have things you would like to do with the money, but it's the experience, right? So where does this experience come from? Where does this desire for this experience come from? You just have it. It comes from the infinite. Who makes $1 million anyway? $1 million is an idea. What is that? What is the idea of $1 million? Where does the idea of money come from? You think money is a man-made thing? God gives us the idea of money. God is money. So if God gives you the desire, he gives you the money, he gives you the desire for the money. If he gives you the idea of money and the desire for the money, then it must be within your realm of experience. If he gives you the idea, he gives you the desire for the money, he also gives you the solution and answer to how to experience the money. You're not asking God, you're asking the world. You're asking YouTube, you're asking courses, you're asking video. That's a part of the process. That's fine. There's nothing wrong with it because many people do manifest millions of dollars by following certain systems of money making or whatever, but they're based in competition. If God gives you money and gives you the desire for money, then God also gives you the answer by which you manifest to experience this money. But here's the key. You have to move from asking God for the money to asking God for the guidance, the formula. Like when the disciples asked God to teach them how to pray, you have to ask God to show you how to cultivate and develop your garden. Here's Adam, there's Eve. You put them in the garden. They had to have instructions. on how to cultivate and grow things in the garden. You have a garden. We are the garden. We are the conscious garden of God. And so our ideas, our thoughts, our feelings, our desires are to be made manifest in this garden of creativity, this garden of consciousness. That's why you're here, to express the ideas, the thoughts, and feelings of the Creator. But you're trying to do it on your own. Number one, you don't know your God. Number two, you don't understand your creative power. You don't understand you're in a garden. You don't understand it is your birthright in the will of the universe that all of your desires are to be fulfilled. Good or bad, right or wrong. If you can think it, it will manifest, meaning that you will experience it.
Think it and feel it.
Think it
Right?
and feel it. It didn't say that you will experience good and no evil, or evil and no good. It said whatever you think and feel, you experience. But if you want something specifically within that formula, you have to go to the Creator and ask, not God of religion. And I keep emphasizing it, not the God of religion, not the God of theology, but the God of the universe, to guide you, to show me, is there anything that I need to do? Make me a millionaire, not give me $1 million. That's a significant difference. You see, make me, mold me, shape me, grow me, evolve me, give me directions and instructions, whatever it is that I choose to experiment. When you are looking for a particular place, hotel, restaurant, whether you go to a new city or you're in your own city, what do? You, number one, you Google it to get some information on it. And if you want to venture there, you pull up a GPS, right?
To guide you
To
to
guide
that
you.
location.
Global Positioning Satellite. Well, we all have an internal guidance system, but you never tap that one. Well, why we don't tap? Because we don't know where it. We're looking for external guidance system. And you have to understand that we live in a system, culture, and environment that is not designed to make this manifestation easy. It is designed to make it difficult. And the method by which you use to manifest these is always moving, it's always changing. That's by design. But the supreme, the eternal guiding system, the internal guiding system is always there. It's never changing. It's just waiting for you to access it, to ask for it, guidance. And when your GPS comes up on your phone or in your car, you don't ask no question. You don't need any answers. You offer no resistance in any direction. If it tells you to go 1 mile and make a left, you go 1 mile and make a left. You don't say, well, go 2 miles and make a left, and then you get to, you get there and you be like, hey, should I make a left or a right? You offer no resistance. Because why? Because you trust it. You have faith in it, confidence in its ability to get you from point A to point B. You do not have that confidence or that belief in the infinite to do that, because you do not believe that God is all powerful. And rightly so, because the God that you're praying to is not the God of creation. You're praying to a God of ideas, a God of philosophy, the God of theology, the God of religion. That God does not have the power to deliver you. That God does not have the power to save you. That God does not have the power to direct you. Because ultimately, the God that you're praying to is not God. You're making what they call it, a graven image. You're making a God beside God. And this is where we're repeatedly falling short.
This is the reason why, I feel like this podcast right here is so powerful, because a lot of us, until you hear someone to at least make you think.
Right.
You don't have to believe, right?
Right.
At least make you think a different way.
Right.
Because we all know it's insanity for you to keep doing the same
The
thing,
same thing.
but expect a
A
different
different
result.
result.
So I just want to take the time to really, as I'm doing this, I'm you know me, I'm learning so much.
Right.
And I hope that the audience is picking up on this energy and that it can spark someone's mind, you know, that we are more than what we think we are,
Much more.
you know.
Much more.
And so that being said, how can anyone reach you if they have a either a question?
Mm.
What's the best way to reach you?
It's a link below on the video. Hit the link below and all the information on how to contact myself, get more information, any comments uh, that you would like to share, any questions you would like answered. Feel free at any time just to reach out.